For a lot of coaches, it's probably like Christmas when you put the pads on finally. Just for you and the guys that you're coaching on that defense, how great is it to finally get out here and start getting closer to real football?
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I think we weren't worried about the excitement, right, of the juice coming out here today. We knew we'd be there, right, and obviously some of the controlled, right, excitement as we go. But no, it's awesome, right? We've been a couple months of OTAs and trying to simulate the game, and obviously out here to really see a great picture of who our guys are mentally, physically, right, coming together.
What's it been like for you, adjusting to a new gig, meeting so many new faces and getting ready?
Sure. I think that this transition, honestly, throughout my career has probably been one of the best. From a staff perspective, from a player perspective, the team, the want to, the buy-in, the work ethic, and all that from top to bottom is phenomenal. So I've got nothing to complain about. I'm really happy.
From some of the guys that are back from last year's defense, what do you see out of them? Obviously, there's going to be new faces for everybody to get to know, but just some of the guys that are back.
Yeah, I think when you look from all three levels, there's the returners enough, the guys who have played ball, guys who have real experience, whether they are first, second-year players or what to be seniors, right, coming up. So it's a nice blend, and we brought in enough transfers that kind of bring the same value. Guys who have played ball, guys who have experience, and ones that we know that can be really, really good, right, and just need some development and coaching right on our end. But really impressed collectively. Like I said, the work ethic, the buy-in, and just the ability to apply it to the field, right, in a game situation has been great.
Do you have a certain style of defense that you associate with the defense you like to run? Coach Ford said that it's going to be multiple looks, but just like kind of one overarching style.
I think more or less it's the intelligent aggression, right? Despite the presentation, whether it's 4 down, 3 down, 3-3-5, 3 high safeties, all that kind of stuff that we'll eventually get into and present to opponents. I think most importantly that we're conceptual, right? We are situationally smart. Our players understand situational football to go out there and execute at a high level.
What have been your impressions of working with Coach Ford so far?
Awesome. I think from top down, a true CEO, right? A true players coach, right? Really a big reason what led me to Idaho and wanted the opportunity to be here with him on staff is really the care for, right? The player-centric model on how we develop them on and off the field. And honestly, from a big picture, right, honestly, CEO, from recruiting to planning practice and the prep, it's been phenomenal. It makes all of our jobs a lot easier with a leader like that.
15 practices sounds like a lot, but it's really not. Now you only got 12 left.
Yes,
how do you make the most of the time out here before you break for the summer?
I think you've got to break it down and really, in hindsight, look at what's really, really important, right? In terms of the mandating of the attitude and effort, right? The execution of knowing the concepts, right? You may not get into everything you want to quite yet, but the ability to maximize the learning curve, teaching offense and defense, special teams, but then really situational football, can they understand what's at hand, right, from day in and day out. If you can get those things accomplished, there's a lot of time in the summer, right, fall camp will get you prepared, but you want to make sure the foundation more than anything is concrete, right, and confident going out of spring ball.